A multinational crackdown on scam syndicates has seen thousands of workers sent home in recent weeks from centres operated in compounds in Myanmar. Chinese state media describe the workers as, quote, scam suspects. But rescue groups say many are victims of modern slavery. A man who spent 6 months trapped inside one scam compound tells CNA how he got out. CNA's Qiuyi with this report.
This compound on the Thai-Myanmar border is known as KK Park. Thousands of people were believed to be held inside, many of them trafficked from overseas and forced to work as scammers. Gavesh from Sri Lanka was one of them.
It was very scary inside. I never thought that I will come out alive.
Gavesh, not his real name, thought he'd had landed the perfect job on Facebook in 2022.
Could be a tech job, or could be a customer service job, a marketing job. But the basic idea is you'll be working in a call center type location, a modern building. Pictures are, look good, look professional. The company name is listed. There's a salary that seems attractive but not crazy.
In August that year, Gavesh flew to Bangkok. He was picked up and driven to Mae Sot, about 500 kilometers away on the Thai-Myanmar border. When the car stopped, the nightmare began.
There were like 10 Thailand people who gathered around the car, and they took our luggages and they were like, come, let's follow, go. Like they also can't speak English. They were like rushing us.
A boat took them across a small river. There, Gavesh was taken to a compound and made to wait in an office.
I looked like a pig at that time because we were walking through a paddy field for about 1 kilometer. I had mud onto my knees.
He had no idea he was in Myanmar, but
I knew that something is wrong because that place had huge walls and surrounded by barbed wires, high security. The armed guys, looks like they were not talking to us. They will definitely shoot us if we run.
They took his phone and passport, and for the next 6 months, he was forced to text victims in the US, Japan, Taiwan, gain their trust, and get them to part with their money. A large drum in the office sounded whenever someone invested $100,000 or more in their crypto scam.
Every time that drum hits, that we knew, okay, some guy in the world has lost that guy's money. Some woman in the world has lost their money. They are celebrating, but it's a loss for that guy or a girl.
Satellite images show KK Park growing from a few buildings among rice fields in 2020 to a small city by 2024. Gavesh says they worked 16-hour days in the office.
We were actually prisoners. We had a timetable for everything. While working, you can't cross the legs, you can't yawn, you can't talk to other people, you can't sing, you can't whistle, nothing. It was dead silent, and they played loud music because we had to work in nighttime, and because people are getting sleepy, I think they put loud music.
Others have suffered worse.
We're talking about electrocution, we're talking about torture, we're talking about threats of deadly violence, we're talking about watching other people be beaten, and we're talking about threats of being sold into prostitution in the case of women, or threats of having organs removed.
Gavesh says he was sold 3 times.
If you don't perform, they sell you to a different Chinese boss. It's like I'm an item. They sell me as a package. They're selling me with all my belongings. They ask us to take our computer, take our chair, and then you go.
Thousands of people have been released and sent home in recent weeks as China, Thailand, and Myanmar authorities crack down on scam syndicates. Gavesh paid his way out in 2023, a ransom of nearly $2,000 saved up from his wages at KK Park.
When I stepped out from the vehicle in Bangkok, it was like, thank God I came alive. That was the moment that I after so many months, that I felt really good.
It's been 2 years since he got out, but Gavesh hasn't told his family what really happened to him. The International Justice Mission says other survivors have gone home only to be charged for scamming crimes they did under duress. The people freed in the latest raids are yet to be judged, either as scammers or as victims. Qiuyi, CNA, Singapore.